Good morning. It's time for the Blue Water Vicarious Schools video of the day, and today, December 14th, it's Monkey Day. The holiday was actually started in 2000 when artist Casey Sarl, then an art student at Michigan State University, jokingly scribbled Monkey Day on his friend's calendar, and then first celebrated the holiday with other MSU art students. It gained notoriety when Sarl and fellow MSU art student Eric Milliken began including Monkey Day in their artwork in their FedEx X comic strips. This day is now celebrated worldwide. So it just goes to show you, if you come up with an idea, it may blossom and get very important someday. So keep coming up with new ideas, be geniuses, and invent.
December 14th.
On this day in 1799, George Washington died at the age of 67. The former president's last words were said to be, "'Tis well." In 1959, music producer Berry Gordy started Motown Records. The Motown sound would popularize soul music and bring mainstream success to many African-American artists. In 1972, on this day, man walked on the moon for the last time. Apollo 17 was the final manned lunar mission of the 20th century. And in 1911, Roald Amundsen and his team became the first to stand at the South Pole. They had trekked 700 miles in 56 days across the coldest place on Earth. When they reached the pole, they planted the Norwegian flag, camped for 3 days, and then headed back home. And that's this day in history.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for December 14th. Today we celebrate St. John of the Cross. Born in Spain in 1541, John was ordained a Carmelite priest at 25. He soon took up the work of reform, but the price was high. Misunderstanding, opposition, persecution. John was even imprisoned for a time by his own religious order. Its leaders opposed his determination to observe and promote the primitive Carmelite rule, which emphasized austerity, poverty, and discipline. In prison, John came to know the cross acutely, to experience the dying of Jesus as he sat month after month in his dark, narrow cell with only his God as companion. But John also came to life in prison, spending hours uttering poetry. In the darkness of the dungeon, the mystic poet in John of the Cross flowered and was captured in his spiritual canticle. His prose masterpiece, Ascent to Mount Carmel, reveals his gifts as a psychologist theologian. Today's saint underlines the gospel paradox. The cross leads to resurrection, agony to ecstasy, darkness to light, abandonment to possession, denial of self to union with God. John of the Cross died in 1591 after a short but full life and was canonized in 1726.
Our verse of the day: "Listen to me, O house of Jacob, all the remnant of the house of Israel, who have been born by me from your birth, carried from the womb, even to your old age. I am he. Even when you turn gray, I will carry you. I have made and I will bear. I will carry and will save." That just shows us that throughout our life, there's always God who will be watching over us and loving us in what we do. And what type of a diet did the snowman go on? The Meltdown diet. Everybody have a great day.